Hey guys, Go-Kart Rednecks here, and I'm Jake One.
And I'm Dwayne.
And today we're going to be putting together a torque converter.
Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to mount this metal plate here to the engine. So the kit comes with 4 bolts, and we're just going to put it on there like that. And I'll go ahead and mount that right away. Now while you're putting this on, you want to make sure that the motor is blocked up high enough so that your this metal plate here doesn't interfere with your engine plate. First things first, we're going to put on this spacer here. Just going to slide on there like that, and then we have a washer. It's going to go on there too, just like that. And then this metal plate will go on next, but it comes with a brass ring that you're going to want to make sure to slide onto that like that. And then that is going to slide onto the motor. And the next thing you want to get is like this, I don't know exactly what you call it, but that just goes on there like that. And then the actual clutch itself with the springs inside of it is right here. And we're just going to put that on there like that. Okay, the next thing we're going to put on is the cover plate. And that'll just kind of sit in a groove on here. And now looking at it, I actually put it on wrong. You're going to make sure this, I don't know if you can see, like this little lip here is facing the outside, just like this. And then this is kind of just going to sit in there like that. And then we have a plug here that's going to slide in there, just like this. And finally we have a bolt with a lock washer. And if your kit doesn't come with lock washers, I would recommend getting some to put on there. It'll just make sure it doesn't fall off when you're driving it. And then a flat washer, and you're just going to put that on there and put it on like so. And just make sure that's good and tight, and then we'll move on. Alright, so first things we're going to do is we're going to take this black rod here, and we're going to push this until it's just flush with that there. And then we're going to take this washer here with a little notch in it, and that is going to go just flat up against the side of this sprocket here that we have our chain on. And we're going to push this through until it goes through both the washer and the sprocket, just like that. And we're going to leave it like that. And then next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this clutch here, and we already have our belt around the clutch. We're going to put it around this first clutch like this. And while you're doing this, you want to make sure that the belt has a little bit of an edge on one side, a little bit of an angle. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that that lines up with the angle on this clutch and this clutch. We're just going to slide it on there like that. And we're going to pull this back and slide this onto the rod. Then we're going to pound the rod and through those both. And now, I don't know if you maybe already noticed, there is a tiny little notch in this that will put this rod through this, the sprocket, and the washer. So I'm going to be doing that, just lining everything up, pushing it through, lining everything up, pushing it through. So little challenging to do, but once you have it done, you'll be greatly rewarded with a sweet go-kart. Alright, so I'm going to pound that rod on through, and we have it in there. Alright, so now that we have that in there, we are going to take this flat washer here, and we're just going to put it on the end like so, and then our lock washer, our lock nut, and we're going to thread that on there like that, and then we'll go ahead and tighten that up. Alright, what we're seeing right now is, you might be able to see it in here, that this side of the clutch and this side of the clutch, just off by a smidge, it almost looks like this one could come this way just a little bit. And the reason we want to do that is because if we don't have it just right, it can really shred up the belt, and then that's another $20-30 bucks, get a new one. So we are going to take this off, and we're going to have a big flat washer here that we just got at our local hardware store. We're going to put that right in back here where we put the other one and see if that will bring it out as far as we need it. So let's get started. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our flat washer and we're just going to put it in here like this and then slide the thing back on there. And that looks about like it should do it, so we'll go ahead and put the whole thing back together again. Alright, once you have that done, you are completely finished, unless of course, kits usually come with a black cover that you can put over this, like this, to keep the dust out. Right now we're going to leave that off, and that just goes on with four screw holes right there. I'll just go in there like that, and then, of course you will have to cut out for the chain, but it'll keep your torque converter nice and clean. Right, that's all.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments section below. Thanks. See you next time.